In this video, I am taking you into the drugstore with me to shop for 3 over-the-counter and affordable solutions for mild to moderate rosacea. These are my 3 must-have products. I'm Dr. Maren Locke, the budget dermatologist. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want advice for real skin. And come say hi on Instagram and TikTok at the budget dermatologist. So rosacea, it's an inflammatory skin condition that causes redness on the face, and sometimes it comes along with acne-like bumps as well. Dermatologists will call these little bumps papules and pustules. There are also more severe subtypes of rosacea like phymatous rosacea, but for this video, I am teaching you how to treat the redness and the bumps of rosacea. And you do not have to break the bank to do it. As always, just a little disclaimer, see a dermatologist for your skin condition to make sure you actually have the correct diagnosis and to get a personalized treatment plan for you. This here is just general advice for educational purposes only so that you know your options and can ask educated questions to your healthcare provider. Okay, so in order to understand my recommendations for rosacea and why these products really work, let me explain to you a couple things about the causes of your rosacea. And we need to talk about your skincare routine as well. You must get your skincare routine on point. I will show you some good options while we are inside the drugstore. So your rosacea is caused not by just one thing. It's likely the result of several things going on at once. First, genetics. Can't change that. 2, an off-balance microbiome that has led to an overgrowth of harmful organisms on your face that are likely crowding out the good bacteria and microorganisms. This drives inflammation that leads to redness and the bumps of rosacea. There is some evidence suggesting a link between gut health and skin health, which means what is going on in our gut can be driving the skin disease like rosacea. And unlike genetics, this is something that we can change. Dietary changes for root cause treatment for starters, and medications, both topical and oral, that can knock back the bad microorganisms on the skin so it can make room for a healthier balance of the helpful microorganisms. I have affordable topical treatment options for this in this video that you can get without a prescription. The third cause, external factors, can be driving or worsening your rosacea. This includes the things that you are doing to your skin to cause a persistence or flare of your rosacea. This may be that you are just using the wrong skincare products, or maybe excessive UV exposure, certain foods, exercise, and even other environmental factors like temperature changes. So if you are predisposed to having rosacea, you need to be very aware of your triggers so that you can minimize your flares. And you also need to be very diligent about a proper skincare routine, with the majority of your products focusing on protecting and strengthening your skin barrier. I cannot stress this enough. I will teach you how. So my first recommendation in the drugstore is to shop for a product with sulfur in it, like this one by Rosacea. This can be found in the medication section of the drugstore and also online. Of course, I have this one linked in the description of this video. This is less than $10 for a really effective treatment. So here's a quick tip when you are going to choose your product with rosacea in it. Turn it over and look at the ingredients label. I want to see a section called active ingredients up top with sulfur listed there, rather than a product with sulfur listed just in the inactive ingredients section. This is a small distinction, but it is important because a product that has an active ingredients section means that the FDA has regulated and tested this as an actual medication, not just a cosmetic product to beautify the skin. So this example by Rosacea, you can see, has sulfur listed as an active ingredient. This one has 10% sulfur in it, which is a pretty concentrated dose. So this option is going to work very well to treat the bumps of rosacea because sulfur has antibacterial and antifungal properties. It has been shown to cut down on pathogens like C. acnes, some strep and staph species, which are all implicated in causing rosacea. It's also been shown to kill Demodex mites, which are another possible cause of rosacea. and it calms inflammation. Now, one of the great benefits of sulfur is that it does not cause antibacterial resistance like topical and oral antibiotics can. The downside is that some sulfur products can have a bit of an odor to them. Now, my next recommendation is an azelaic acid product. Okay, I love this one so much. This is available over the counter in a strength of around 10%. You can also get this treatment as a prescription in higher strengths around 15 to 20%. But listen, you can get improvement with the 10% option only. My top recommendation is the azelaic acid emulsion 10% by Naturium. You can find this at Target or online for about $22. This one also has a couple other ingredients in it that will soothe your skin, like niacinamide and allantoin. So I find this one extremely tolerable for sensitive skin. Now, I also will point out a really great one for a few dollars less, and it's by the Inky List, the Redness Relief Solution with 10% azelaic acid in it, also containing 0.3% allantoin, again, to soothe the skin. This one is a little bit more simple and straightforward of a formula, which I really like, and I think that can be very beneficial for sensitive and rosacea prone skin. So this is another great option to check out. I have both of these linked below. This azelaic acid ingredient is really going to work to improve your rosacea because it has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties in it that have been shown to reduce the inflammatory bumps of rosacea as well as the redness around those bumps. So the results can actually be quite significant for the actual redness aspect of rosacea. Okay, so those are my first two must-haves so far. Sulfur is going to be aimed mostly at the bumps of rosacea, and the azelaic acid is for the bumps and the redness of your skin. The third drugstore must-have for rosacea is going to be for redness reduction, okay? Decreasing that redness on the skin and calming the inflammation that can sometimes worsen the look of your redness. So here is my top pick. This is Avène Anti-Redness Concentrate. This is pricey, but if you know my love for this brand, you know that these products are worth it because their formulations are absolutely unmatched in this space. So here is what makes this product unique compared to other moisturizers or topical products that say they will treat the redness of rosacea that you will see on the shelf next to these. This one is actually going to reduce the redness and soothe the skin, decrease the swelling of the face that can sometimes be subtle but come along with rosacea. It is set within a very nourishing base that is going to hydrate the skin and create this little subtle protective layer over the skin barrier, which is absolutely key here. So this one is actually a leave-on product, but it actually comes in a cleansing lotion, which I love as well. I'm going to link both of those below. Now, Avène has some great sales throughout the year, so if this is just outside of your budget, look out for a sale. I always share details of these on my Instagram. So now, while we are at the drugstore, let's grab some of those skincare essentials that will be restoring and protective to your rosacea-prone skin. Remember, you must make sure that all of the products you select are fragrance-free. Here are my best recommendations. For a cleanser, choose the most gentle one. You are not looking for a cleanser that is going to do a whole lot of treatment. Vanicream Gentle Facial Cleanser is my absolute best budget pick. It's less than $10. I get mine on Amazon, usually around $8. It has a super simple formula and actually does a great job removing makeup, dirt, and oil from the face. Or another option is you can choose the Aveeno Redness Relief line. They have a foaming cleanser that is soothing and it is free of all these harmful irritants that we want to make sure we avoid. Avène, like I mentioned, has the anti-redness cleanser as well if you want to splurge. But I don't think you have to splurge on a cleanser if you have rosacea. Save your budget for the treatment products instead. Now you're going to need a great moisturizer for rosacea. Now, I do not love products that have hyaluronic acid in them if you have rosacea type skin. So be careful choosing a moisturizer because that ingredient is often snuck in there. My favorite, my total top pick, La Roche-Posay Double Repair Cream is my top pick. Another great option would be Aveeno Calm Plus Restore Redness Relief Moisturizing Cream is another great option. This one passes my test. I like to use this at nighttime. Also, Cetaphil makes a redness relieving moisturizer for daytime with mineral SPF in it. and also a night cream version. These are great and they are super affordable. All of those options are also linked in the description of this video. Now, I've also tried the Rosacea Intense Visible Facial Redness Serum by La Roche-Posay. I like to pair that one with a moisturizer. One of the options I mentioned just a minute ago would work fine. This will give you a little extra hydration and soothing of the skin. I do not think this one is as effective as the Aven anti-redness product, but it does feel really nice and soothing on the skin. Not quite as drastic of a difference in terms of redness here though, in my opinion. It does have ambophenol, which is a natural extract, and it has neurosensine, which can soothe the skin and create a great hydration barrier. This formulation here overall is just a little bit lacking compared to the Aven, but it is a little bit more affordable for you to check out and compare. And last, but certainly not least, grab a sunscreen that is good for rosacea. This might be a little of trial and error for you because rosacea skin is just tough like that, but you want to make sure your sunscreen has 100% mineral filters and no chemical filters because those are known triggers of rosacea. So here are some of my personal favorite drugstore sunscreens for rosacea. I love this one by CeraVe. It's their hydrating mineral sunscreen. There is also a tinted version of this. And I love the one by La Roche-Posay, their tinted mineral sunscreen. But if you want to spend just a bit more, I love the Biossance Squalane plus Zinc sheer mineral option. It is not tinted and it virtually goes on clear and it's really soothing to the skin. So there you go. There are a lot of affordable treatment products for rosacea that you can get without a prescription right at the drugstore or online. So rosacea is a really big topic and I'm happy to do more videos on the skin issue and show you more specific step-by-step rosacea skincare routines or how to cover rosacea with makeup. Just let me know what you have questions about and how I can help you. And make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and come say hi on Instagram and TikTok at The Budget Dermatologist. See you soon.